Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Pew Time with Tony.
And Jackie.
All right, we're gonna start jumping in because we have
A lot to
a
cover.
ton of shit.
A ton.
So, very first thing.
Here we go. The ATF has a new proposed 4473 drafted up. It has not been approved yet. It is a very, very simplified version of the form. They got an entire page knocked out of it. So instead of being 5 pages, it is down to 4. They've simplified, instead of having like the dozen, A through N questions with the yes and no's, you now have a series of things you say, I have to agree to. So I am not a this, I am not a that, I have not been convicted of this. And you put your initials that you are not that instead of the yes no's. Then they have a series of about 5 or 6 in one category, and it says, if you can answer no to all of these, please initial here. And it lists out a whole bunch of them and like the smaller misdemeanor type stuff. So that's quite exciting. It's going to really simplify that portion of the form. The citizen and resident alien section is very simplified. Before, you had to read through all the stuff that doesn't apply to you if you're a citizen and get past a bunch of other stuff. Now it says, if you are a U.S. citizen, click yes, and then please proceed to the signature at the bottom. So you are bypassing all the stuff that doesn't even apply to you rather than going through piece by piece. They've removed the county box and the reside in city limits boxes. Hispanic and Latino are now back in the race category rather than their own independent box, which would be ethnicity. So now it's in with all the rest. Male and female boxes are the only option for biological sex. Place of birth is now one line rather than having to put the US city in one box or the foreign country in another box. I don't know, people screw that one up quite often. You'd actually be surprised. They'll write like Mexico in the US box and they're like, oh, city also. So then they write the city in Mexico. Then they get to the next one that says foreign country and they're like, did I put Mexico again? So it is very simplified there. What used to be section B for the purchaser is now at the top portion. The FFL information is relatively the same. It's just been rearranged a little bit. And this is only going to matter to those of us who fill out 4473s for a living. The back of the purchaser's portion is the directions. So, one, if they have a question, they don't have to leaf through 3 pages to find a specific question on what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, we don't have to worry about pen bleed through on the FFL side, which is a relief. So on the back of their side is just directions. So if the pen bleeds through, not a big deal. You're not marking on my portion now. I'm very excited about that. Those are all the big changes.
Okay. Well, that sounds exciting.
It is very exciting. I hope it goes through. Like I said, it is just proposed at this time, but if it gets approved, they also added in different language in the, are you a user or addicted to medical or to marijuana or any other narcotics.
Mm-hmm.
At the very, very bottom of it says is not a marijuana is not approved for recreational use
Federally.
Federally it is not recognized. It is not legal for recreational use. So if it's legal in your state, reading this box, you'd go, oh, it's not medicinal. I would have to mark, yes, I'm a user. So the verbiage has changed. They also changed it from, I think it was a class 2 to a class 3 or vice versa, just the way that it's defined.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to change as well.
Okay. Let's see. Trijicon has decided that they will join everyone else in 2022. Oh, sorry. 2026. And release a green dot SRO.
Ooh.
And all I can find on it, it looks like it's only going to come out in 2.5 at the moment.
MLA.
Yeah. So they've now caught up with everyone else.
And are finally offering it in green.
Yes.
Didn't they recently, I feel like in the last year, they made their RMR in green. or somebody else made something in green finally, and we were waiting for it to finally happen. Was that Trijicon?
I don't know.
I feel like it was. I feel like they were like near the end of the boat for people that missed the first train on green dots. This is an interesting one. This is more local news, but still amusing. Anywhere you are, doesn't matter where you are. Arlington Heights, Illinois.
How's that go? Arlington?
Arlington?
Arlington. There we go.
Did I twang it? Did
Arlington,
I twang it? Ding 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 ding.
Arlington,
Texas.
Texas.
Arlington
There we
Heights, Illinois, put out a press release that an officer working patrol at a school, I'm trying to remember what the age group, I think it was K through 6, so primary school,
go. Okay.
took off his firearm to use the washroom in the washroom, left the washroom without his gun. The bell rang and dismissed the students. The students went into the bathroom. And when the students left the bathroom and the officer realized he had an empty holster and went back, it was gone.
Okay.
So they are labeling it as theft of a lost or mislaid firearm.
Hmm.
They do have a minor. Actually, he's not. I mean, technically, as far as firearms are concerned, he's a minor. He is 18 years old. So maybe this is going up through high school. I thought it was a younger. Yeah, 17 and 18-year-olds. Two of them took his firearm out of the bathroom. It was like an ongoing investigation for like 2 days. He lost his firearm on the 4th of May. And on the 6th of May, they had both young boys in custody.
Wow.
It will be a class 3 felony charge.
Jeez.
Unlawful possession of a weapon in a school.
And hopefully the cop is knocked down to desk duty.
You know, I will say the press release came out the day that it happened. Talk about getting ahead of the curve. Like, this is going to come out. We need to make a statement.
Right.
You're wrong.
Hmm.
So, and it was refreshing to have a department own up to and put it out publicly that their officer made a mistake and this is what happened.
Right.
So that was a little refreshing. Still a messed up situation.
I mean, he's got to be getting fired.
Yeah.
Or at least like how?
Right.
And I bet you he's the same type of guy that laughed when gun shops have "Did you remember your concealed carry?" posted all over their bathrooms.
Yeah. We have those signs posted at my work because employees and customers have both left their carry guns in the bathroom, and it's the same bathroom. It's the handicap one with like the big metal rail on it. They take their entire gun in their holster off their pants and wedge it in there to hold it, get up, wash their hands, and leave. It's happened at least 3 times that I can count that I was actually there to witness the frantic excuse me, I found a gun in the bathroom. Is that a prop? Someone actually thought it was a prop. They're like, "Oh, those are really creative props." And she actually jokingly said it to one of the owners and she's like, "Props?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, the toy guns in the bathroom." She's like, "Oh shit." And ran in there and grabbed the gun and secured it until someone claimed it. So
Wow.
it was actually a really funny response that we would have toy prop guns in the bathrooms.
Yeah, don't leave your shit in the bathroom. Well, leave your shit in the bathroom. Take your gun out with you.
Right.
Leave the shit. Take the gun.
Right.
Do you remember when we talked about a few episodes ago when Beretta was trying to do like a takeover of Ruger, and Ruger's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, pump the brakes, big fella."
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently Ruger and Beretta have now come to some sort of a strategic cooperation agreement. Not really sure knows what that is.
Oh, okay.
But when I find out more, this right now, I feel like Ruger and Beretta are like that couple that we all knew that all through high school, hey, we're dating. No, we're not dating. Hey, it's complicated.
The on again, off
No, we're dating.
agains. Yeah.
Oh, he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't stand it.
Toxic.
So I don't know what they're doing. I wonder if we're going to see kind of collaborations that we see in the car world, but the gun world. So, like in the car world, you have Toyota and Subaru, where they used a Subaru engine, Toyota designed the chassis, or the Supra. Toyota designed the chassis, BMW designed the motor and everything that went inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
But BMW has the Z4, which is like the Supra, and the Subaru and the Toyota are basically the same. They are the same car.
So, how long is it going to be before we see a Beretta 92 with a gray Magpul grip?
No. But what would you like to see? So here's the interesting part. So far, so Beretta obviously makes the 92, fantastic gun.
Mm-hmm.
Ruger, they're kind of doing really good right now with like the Max or the 380 Max. I guess the Security 9's okay.
As far as guns go, I mean, they're revamping their entire 1022 line, which currently is a nightmare. Let me tell you. We've been talking for like 3 months. Every couple weeks, they put out another handful of SKUs for the 1022s that get switched over.
Minor changes in them.
Most takedown models on their site have not been available in stock for 5 months or more through any of the distributors, but they're still listing those SKUs online.
But what other handgun do they offer currently right now that's good?
Not 22s,
Not 22.
just
A
regular.
regular handgun.
I mean, their 5.7's probably pretty popular.
Yeah. The Max 9, is it still popular?
No, the Max 9's not really popular.
So they don't really make like a prominent polymer 9mm.
Right. The mid to full size market for them is nothing.
Neither does Beretta. They technically make the APX,
Mm-hmm.
which, for all intents and purposes, is actually a nice gun.
Mm-hmm.
There are just better options.
Oh, they're going to do the APX with the Magpul grip because it's a modular gun.
That could happen.
Yeah, I could see that.
So, do they think, hey, we're both kind of failing class. Do you think if we shared notes, we could possibly make a polymer gun that'll get us a passing grade?
That would be funny. Oh yeah, the RXM. That's their
Oh,
winner
there we
right
go.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I know there's a winner.
Okay.
I'm sitting there. I've made 3 references to the
So,
Magpul grips.
their best gun is a Glock clone.
Right.
Hmm.
And what's interesting is that we're talking about the two in the same category, polymer striker fire. Both of their 9mm polymer striker fire guns are modular.
Yeah.
Their APX is modular.
So, are we going to see an APX now that is more loosely based on the Glock or the RXM?
Probably.
And in turn, here's the trade. I'm going to call it now. They give them the RXM technology, and then they get a new double single action design to give us a brand new P95.
Oh, do it. Yes. Oh, they should do that.
There you go, Ruger. That's for you. You can send my check, my virtual check to sales@laughingload.com.
Very good. Speaking of Ruger Marlin has collabed with Mad Pig Customs once again.
Which, if you don't know who they are, they build dope ass lever action shit.
Mm-hmm. This is our 1894 lever in 357 Magnum. This thing weighs a whopping 7.3 pounds and has a 16-inch barrel. Tubular design, right, for the mag tube. 8 rounds of 357 Magnum or 9 rounds of 38 Special. The receiver, lever, and trigger guard plate are CNC machined from alloy steel. The barrel is cold hammer forged. Angled Spade Technologies Scepter PB is a low profile radial ported muzzle brake compatible with Plan B suppressor adapters. Their muzzle brake looks sick. I
Okay.
was looking at pictures earlier and drooling all over it, and then I'll get to the price at the end, and you'll see why I stopped drooling. Mad Pig Customs grip inserts designed for maximum grip and great looks. They look super textured. It looks really like, oh man, I'm trying to remember whose 2011 grip panels it looks like. There's like really, they look like coal, like bumpy, rocky coal.
Uh,
That's what it looks like. A Mad Pig's custom lever, which has like a squared off type look, but they claim efficient and comfortable cycling and unique aesthetic. Definitely unique aesthetic. Everything about it is very like jagged, edgy type look on the lever. Like it's not like smooth, curvy lines. It's like jagged edges. Like it looks really edgy. I like it a lot. Oh my gosh, I lost my space. I'm so sorry. A Mad Pig Customs enhanced takedown screw for quick and easy toolless field strip, which I thought was really neat. I was looking at the images and I'm like, why does that look like a knob that turns? That would be why. So that's kind of cool. Midwest Industries stock machine from high grade aluminum with a generous butt pad and adjustable comb height. Includes M-lock slots for shell holders and QD sockets for sling swivels. Sling swivels. It is so hard to say.
it's very hard for some people to
Yeah.
say, apparently, yes.
Midwest Industries handguard and sighting system with a full length Picatinny rail and fully adjustable heavy duty ghost ring. Has a positive push button crossbolt manual safety and a traditional half cock hammer. All of this for the low, low price of only $2,999. That's when I stopped drooling. I was like, holy hell, $3,000 for a lever. There's a lot of stuff in it. It is
So,
super cool.
couple things. It's not cheap, but it's not out of line. Now, hold on. Before you jump down my throat and go, yeah, it is. What is one of those Marlins go for normally?
Oh yeah, they're
What
they're
is
in
it?
like the 1895 range. I want to say 2100. It just depends on the caliber.
They're $2,000 already.
Yeah.
So if you were to send your gun into Mad Pigs, so if you do like the Thumper, which is probably what they're most known for, the classic Thumper, or no, here, we'll do the Thumper, the V2M with their different stock. This does not include the gun. This is just them doing the work to it. Is $2,575
Oof.
plus your gun. So this is actually not that bad of a deal.
Yeah, you're right.
And not to mention, they can kind of charge what they want because they also, for those of you that weren't paying attention or kind of glossed or forgot, Mad Pigs is also featured in John Wick 4.
Mm.
The assassin, Mr. Nobody, when he's shooting, he's using a Mad Pig customed lever gun.
Ah. Well, yeah, I suppose him and Taryn, they can do what they want, right?
So there you go. That's why it's so much money. But it's actually a good deal. So
I mean, it is super cool. If I said $3,000 is my budget on a lever, in a heartbeat.
uh, yeah, I mean, we should get one. I agree. All right. This one, I okay. Wilson Combat has come out with a new gun called the Bulwark.
Mm-hmm. Bulwark. Bulwark. Bulwark.
Yeah, go ahead, keep saying it. You change it every time.
Bulwark.
Yeah, Bulwark.
I feel like I'm a malarkey.
All right, so this thing is kind of interesting. It's got interesting things about it. It is like a compact size, 4-inch barrel. It uses 15 round proprietary magazines. here's where it gets interesting. Normal stuff, right? Optic ready. It's 33 ounces, aluminum frame, and their grip module takes grip panels. But here's the weird thing. It fits. This is in their marketing. It is cross compatible with a lot of Glock 19 holsters.
Hmm.
Okay?
That's interesting.
Right. It uses an enclosed internal hammer system. So, like a cassette style trigger in the rear, but it still has the 1911 straight pullback style trigger.
Like the Hudson?
So that's what I thought. I'm like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
But it's not quite like it. I think they just attached, like, the Hudson's a good one, but I think really they did like a 2011 trigger smashed together with like however like the equalizer works.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking is kind of the direction they went. Reversible mag release. Price $18.99. So here is the question. Is this gun another gun with proprietary magazines, or does it use like EDCX9 mags? Because those were 15 too, weren't they?
They were.
So I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's out there. I'll have to look. I'll report back next week.
But I mean, they're already like what, 1,300 cheaper than the EDC was.
Yeah.
Because those were like 32, if I'm not mistaken.
They threw a lot of these guns are out there. I know there's a lot of videos. I just haven't watched any of them yet. So they threw a lot out to like gun tubers and influencers. I didn't get one.
Hem.
I like the idea.
Also, if you're listening, there's two of us.
Right. Anyway, I like the idea and I like where it's going. I like seeing the innovation of it. I would just have to get hands on to see, like, does it feel cheap? Is the trigger actually good? Like, but I like the thought on it
I'm interested to rip it apart and look at the insides.
and see where it goes from there. I mean, if you're talking like a trigger cassette, but still uses a normal frame, there's a lot going on with it.
Like a redhead stepchild.
I think the trigger is actually red too, so that makes sense.
Hilarious. What do you think you are, Dan Wesson? Next up, I am super excited for this one. I don't know if you guys have like followed the trend. If it's like Western style and modern, I am all about it. Like I am like super geeked about it. This one is by CHIAPPA. It is called the Black Thunder.
Go ahead.
No. You don't want to go into detail on the laughter?
It's just Black Thunder. It's a good one.
Okay. It's the Single Action Army 1873 variant, copy, if you will. 44 mag with 6 rounds. You can get it in either a 5.5 inch or a 7.5 inch. It has a tensioned barrel system. It has a steel inner barrel housed with an aluminum outer sleeve. So it keeps the nose looking bulky but lightweight and not nose heavy. It uses a transfer safety bar system, which is nice. You know, modern guns, things like that. Older ones did not have that. Has a top mounted Picatinny rail. When I say top mounted, I mean it goes long across the top, like the length of a Desert Eagle Picatinny rail on its top, like just boisterously loud for no reason. Enlarged trigger guard for use with gloves. High visibility fiber optic front sight and fully adjustable rear fiber optic sight. So fiber optics all around and fully adjustable rear. Oversized Hogue rubber grips. These things are massive, and I did look up. They are actually compatible with the Ruger Super Blackhawk grips from Hogue. It MSRP's at $11.35. This thing looks super cool. You guys get a chance? Plug it into your Google, look at the images, drool all over them, and then you should get one because damn. Oh, that wasn't the only cool thing I found from CHIAPPA. When I was looking up
Okay.
information on...
Real quick.
Okay.
On the Black Thunder,
Okay.
when you're talking about a transfer safety system, that's what most single actions use now.
That's why I said modern.
As opposed to, for those of you that don't know the difference, having the firing pin basically bolted to or welded to the hammer. So
where you have to have an empty chamber to have the hammer down safely. The more you know.
So more from CHIAPPA?
More from CHIAPPA. I was on the site. I was not expecting this. I was trying to look at the pictures they would have of the 5.5 inch and the 7.5 inch because I found the Google images of both. They advertised both, but I couldn't find the SKUs to see if they were both the same price.
You're not one to fall for just advertised inch sizes.
That is correct. Always check for yourself. Know what I'm saying? CHIAPPA has a 1911 on their line in the Nebula finish in 45 government size with the same laminate grips that the Nebula Rhino has. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Nebula finish, it is like the chameleon rainbow, but like intense, like brightened up. Like it's not just like oil slick kind of stuff. It is in your face, all sorts of colors, and it's amazing. The 1911 MSRP is for $11.80, and it's everything I've ever wanted. I don't even like 1911s, guys. Actually, I take that back. I'll just take the CHIAPPA Rhino Nebula, but those things are crazy inflated online.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yep. Okay, that is it for gun news. We have concluded this portion of your segment. Please flip the tape over. That shows how old I am.
Yes. Nothing for shooting sports, so that means it is time for Tales from the Gun Counter.
Oh my gosh. So
you guys are gonna be screwed if I get like a proper like sound box. I'm gonna make all sorts of shit.
Here's Kermit.
Tales from the Gun Counter.
Oh, Kermit. Okay, this piggy's up now.
Get do the thing. We've gone too far.
We've gone too far. So people bring their guns in constantly. We have 2 smiths that rent out space at our shop to do work. So we bring work in for them. They fix them. We give them back to people. They're happy. And sometimes when the guns come in, they're in such a horrendous condition that it draws a crowd, not just of employees going, "What is that?" but other customers poking over their shoulder and asking after they leave, "What was wrong with that? What happened to that gun?" This particular one came in orange. And I don't mean like a couple rust spots. I mean, it was predominantly orange. I actually got the backstory on this when he came to pick up his gun. The the guy was concealed carrying his gun over the winter. At some point during his time away from his house, coming home and then walking into his house, he lost his gun. He lost it, reported it stolen or lost, and 2 weeks later, after the snow melted, found it between his truck and his front door. So it spent 2 weeks buried in the snow, being stepped on, ran over, maybe dogs peed on it. I don't know. 2 weeks out in the snow, and it was orange. It was a little semi. I don't remember if it was like a Ruger Max 9 or like a Taurus G3C, something small in size. I saw it from afar, and when he picked it up, I had asked him what had happened. That was the answer I got. That was actually they did a very good job cleaning it up.
Oh.
It wasn't perfect finish, but it was not orange anymore. And then he's going to be debating on whether or not the gun itself is worth investing in a refinish or if he's just going to get himself a new gun.
I mean, that Rust-Oleum's good stuff.
Psst, spray it on. Take care of your babies.
Yeah, don't lose them in the snow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I actually had people say that they've had basement floods and stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, I just didn't assume that it got in there, so I didn't bother wiping out the inside of my safe or checking this house status was on the inside, just mopped up everything around it and assumed the water didn't get into it.
Oh no.
And they were wrong on that as well. I have moldy wood stocks and stuff, like
Look,
just
I freaked out
terrible.
when we had too much humidity down here.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one little speck on the barrel, I think, of my AR. I tore all the safes open.
Yeah.
Wipe the guns down.
Wipe the guns down. We got a plug-in dehumidifier. Everything got wiped, scrubbed, and silicone wiped down again for the long-term storage, the stuff we don't use all the time. Everything got a full silicone wipe down.
Yeah.
I don't swear by that stuff. I mean, I think the worst one of mine that got it was my little Colt.
Yeah, but even that wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was enough to bother me though.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in perfect condition when I got it, so I'm not super bummed, but there's, it's all steel. It's not blued with
Right.
a protectant on it or anything. So had a couple little spots, which is very sad. Love your children. That's it for
Even the ugly
Tills.
ones.
Even the ugly ones, yes. Your G3.
Oh.
Your SD9s. Rest in peace.
Yeah, those were adopted.
Those were adopted.
That was just a foster home for those.
Yeah. Temporary housing facility. Our week in shooting.
Yeah.
Couple quite exciting things. Our little adventures. The first one was we had our official first Salis Run Thursday club shoot.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. And you, sir, I know you guys have heard me talk about Tony's caffeine sensitivity. He has too much. He gets a little crazy. Me, I have such high tolerances. I can drink a bang and fall right asleep. It doesn't affect me. Him,
I can't even drink a whole bang.
yeah. I can drink an entire bang and take a 2.5 hour nap. If Tony has half of a bang, it's
shit's getting done.
Shit's getting done. Well, I will tell you, on Thursday, shit got done.
Yeah, let's just say the match was slightly different flavor.
Spicy. Spicy is the flavor.
Yeah, well, we have a major coming up. Northern Illinois is coming up. A lot of the local shooters shoot it. So I wanted to kind of give them a chance to find some flaws in their game that they may need to practice beforehand. So we did some strong hand weekend, some mandatory reloads, some very aggressive no shoots. But then we mixed it up with a modified El Pres drill, where it was set up like El Pres, 7 yards. First target, wide open. Second target, a no shoot with the center lower A zone cutout only, and then a wide open target.
So fast, slow it down, and don't screw up, and then fast again.
Throttle control.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, I think offered a little bit different things. I asked a lot of the newer shooters there, hey, do you think it was too difficult? And they said, no, it was good. It was challenging. Good. This would kind of give you an idea of preparing you for actual matches, sanctioned matches and level 2s. And it was hilarious because it was 10 yards. And when I did the barricade, strong hand, weak hand, it was right side, had to use your right hand only. Left side had to use left hand only, and there was a mandatory reload in between. But the target's down at the back. On the right hand side was a wide open target with a no shoot on top of it, like stacked above it, and then above that was a little portion of the upper eight.
Head and shoulders.
Yeah. And then the left side was 3 targets clover leafed out with no shoot in the middle.
That was a good one. You could see even the guys that shoot regularly were being very intentional because of where the no shoots were placed. And it wasn't, at no point in the evening was it a spray and pray boring type thing.
No, but you can definitely I think it highlighted for people, hey, I should probably dry fire a little more strong hand and weak hand because I have no idea where my red dot is.
There was a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing.
No, it was good.
It was very good. I think everyone really enjoyed it. We got a lot of really good feedback. Some of the guys that have been shooting at that club for over a decade came up and thanked us for the new flavor and twist that they brought that we brought to the night. The next part of our adventurous weekend went from a 2-day venture to a 3-day venture very quickly.
Yes.
We went for a 2-day turkey hunt. First day, little bit of gobbles back in the morning. We had a hen come in pretty close, probably about 25 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But no hens during the spring season, so she was safe. And nothing much after that. Nothing in the afternoon. We didn't hear any like calls back in the afternoon. So the next day we went out for a morning hunt, which turned into basically the entire day in one spot rather than doing like a half day split like we've been doing. And we spent like close to 6 hours in one spot. And that was probably the hardest hunting trip that I've been on with you. Emotionally wise, like and physically. Like physically being in one spot for that long was really, really difficult. Like my body was like, you gotta move. And I'm like, oh, if I move, I'm gonna spook the turkeys. And if I spook the turkeys and we don't get a turkey, so you can't move. And so it was a painful thing. It was, we tried a different tactic where, and it's been known to work before, and I understand why we did it. You went to venture out towards a different direction
Behind us.
so that your call would pull them past me.
It was to make it sound like
Like the hen was walking away.
Yeah, it was has shown no interest anymore. It was going to find others because there were turkeys across the field from us,
Mm-hmm.
but they were on other property and trying to get them in.
Mm-hmm. So put a little legwork in. You put a lot of legwork in.
Yeah, we're a lot of walking.
And a lot of hills.
A lot of hills.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it did not work.
No.
But what we did see from where we were,
a lot of squirrels.
A lot of squirrels. And the spot that we were the day before,
Oh, yeah.
the biggest turkey I've ever seen in my life went walking across the field where we were camped up the morning before.
Yeah.
What a slap in the face. He's like, oh yeah, since you're over there, I decided to come over here today. I mean, there was like a big, heavy wooded area between where we were and the field we were in the day before. But you could see, because the field is so large, you could see the wide open field through the trees. And this big dude just walked out there full strut just to prove that this was his place and he would do as he pleased and not be dinner. Frustrating.
Yeah. It to give you an idea how big he was on the other side of the major hill in the other field. He was 200 yards away. I was trying to get a shot of him through the binoculars on my phone, 8X binoculars. And I'm trying to sit there and show you on there because he was in a weird angle where you really couldn't see him. And then you turned around and you're like, holy shit, I see him.
You did not need binoculars to see him. It was just like if somebody took one of those beach balls from
Yeah.
like a concert and rolled it down the hill.
Yeah, he was a big
He
boy.
was humongous.
And that was also later established because he was the only one that we saw that day, where we walked through kind of like an access path. It's kind of like a loose gravel almost,
Loose
sandy.
gravel and clay.
Yeah. My boot print was right next to where he walked, and it is a big, big bird.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I did not see him when I went out for the third day.
Which I did not join you for.
You did not, because couple things. One, you had to work that particular day, and I didn't have to work until the next day. And two, apparently, turkey hunting can be quite addictive. And to give you an idea what this day was, so where I was going was roughly about 2.5 hours from me. But I had to bring you home. I'm like, what's my week looking like? Oh, tomorrow I actually don't have to work. I
It
have
was
it
the
open.
only day that you had free all week because turkey season ends Thursday.
So I went out, and my day started at 2 in the morning when I got up, drove out there, sat. Turkey hunting ends at 1 p.m. I sat majority of the time. I think I maybe left a half hour early. I heard fuck all day.
And you specifically went to where we saw the big dude on the hill, but you were at the bottom.
I even brought a different decoy, a new spot, like trying everything. I'm like, man, he strutted over here like this is his place. And the closest gobbles I could hear, if I had to guess, were several hundred yards away.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was just nothing.
Very, very faint and in the distance.
So then, like any whore hunter, uh, I found the closest cigar lounge and went and sulked for a little bit and then drove home, only to be caught off guard by you coming home with something else broken on your car that needed attention, which led to me not getting to bed until God knows how when.
That's my bad.
It was a very long day.
We figured it out though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Very
plastic
long day.
piece in the
Anyway,
my
that's what
window.
these stupid fucking dumb birds do to you.
Yeah. So our days started between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. every day for 3 days straight.
Oh, on a side note though, the glimmer of hope we did get for upcoming deer season when you went out for a hike, you found a massive shed.
Oh my God. I wish I found the other one. But then we talked about it and you told me that they don't always lose their antlers at the same time. So this one must have come off very far from where the other one was because I scoured that whole area
Ah,
looking for the second
we're
one.
gonna go back and take a look like closer to like squirrel season. It's got to be with how heavy it is. It had to have fallen off
Mm-hmm.
like shortly thereafter.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very heavy. And it's got what, like 4 points?
Uh, no,
Four points and then the little spike on the front. So five.
yeah, it would have been if it was uh proper. It would have been a 10-point buck, but they're heavy, they're thick, and they're wide.
Mm-hmm.
So that's leading me to believe this guy doesn't get that big being dumb, and he survived another season. So come October 1st,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be game on for archery, and hopefully he's still around and we can see him.
Very close up,
Yes.
within 40 yards.
Yes.
Crossing my fingers.
That'll be one. And I've told you before, like you don't get the yield anymore with squirrel hunting. You got your first squirrel. Got to be quick on the trigger. I did it with you. I did it with Robert. I'll make sure you get your first. I have no problem with that. Same thing with the turkey. I've never even gotten one, but you go ahead and do it. That comes across us, there I don't know if I'll be there's not enough chivalry in my bones to let you do that. I'm like, oh, babe, look, there's a moose over there, and point the opposite direction, and then when you look back, I'll be at full draw. So, I mean, that it's massive.
Well, if that's the game we're playing, we don't have to hunt together.
Don't say that, because you're gonna be over there going, babe, I didn't see any deer. How many did you see? I'm like, well, you haven't seen any. You can come and help me pick up the one that I've gotten.
We'll play fair.
Okay,
I'll let you have the big one if that comes across first.
maybe I can see her like, oh, I don't know if you got a good angle on that, babe. We should Rochambeau for it.
How about we just 1, 2, 3, and best with 2 knocks?
Best with what?
2 arrows to ensure the job.
No, because you're gonna like accidentally hit my arrow mid-flight. No, no, absolutely not.
Well, it is looking like it will be a very exciting fall season.
Very much so. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. And because these birds have gotten me so deep, I am going to pick up separate turkey broadheads and swap out one of the arrows in my quiver to be a turkey broadhead.
Nice.
Just in case.
Yeah. Because deer and turkey archery line up from October 1st to January 15th.
Yep.
So whatever walks in front of you, and you got your bow. As they say, if it's brown, it's down.
Turkeys are a little brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we did get some questions in this week.
Quite a
No
few questions.
CCCs, but lots of questions. First one in, if you could only have one staccato, the HDP4 or the 3.6, which would it be? I've already made my choice.
Okay.
I would be going with the HDP4. I will likely never be using it for carry. So the 3.5 with the aluminum, that would be the benefit, is that you could carry it, and I wouldn't be carrying it. So I would want the 4-inch steel frame.
Okay. Well, you shot one of those
I
at
like.
Monsoon Days.
Yeah, I only shot the cool version of it though.
3.6. That's the tiny one. I have enough of the big doubles, so I guess I'd have to go with that. Just to have something different.
I can see that. But would you shoot it as much as a full size?
I think so. I mean, I've messed with quite a few of them. They shoot pretty good. Yeah, I think I would.
Okay. Next question. What still needs to be done before Northern Illinois?
All the setup.
So I assumed the question was geared towards the setup and the organization and management of the match itself.
Yeah.
But if it was phrased to you because you are going to be shooting it, what needs to be done still?
Live fire and dry fire.
Yes. Yes, lots
Because
of
I
it.
can't make any matches because someone has to drag me out hunting.
What?
To be fair.
Mr. Addict, I'm going to go up and hunt day 3 by myself. Okay, bye.
To be fair, there was no match on that day. There was a match on Sunday.
There was a match on Sunday.
I know because I helped set up on Saturday.
Well, I only have Sunday, Monday off, so that's when we go hunting. Next question.
No, but seriously, really just set up. I think the match is coming together quite nicely. The match book was just sent out yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I believe
And
so.
it's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it. Next question. If you could be recast as a main character in any gun movie, which would you choose?
I actually stole this from the learning that you gave me. You helped me to learn a lot about movies with guns in them.
Iconic movies.
Iconic movies with guns. So I would say Desperado, because I I know at some point I've watched it with you.
Multiple times.
No, I've watched it, I think once with you.
Multiple times.
You had me sit down and watch a YouTube video that someone compiled of every single gun scene in Desperado. And I think we watched like a 45-minute long YouTube video. That's how much gun stuff is in this movie. I'm like, oh, I guess I never realized. So, and it's ridiculous gun. It's like Quentin Tarantino level ridiculousness as far as gun stuff. So
Well,
that's what I would do, because sliding across a bar, having two guns, one in each hand, bang, 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 and everything I shoot is dead. Kind of cool. It's like the ridiculous level. So,
and what other important aspect of that movie?
there's a lot of guns that you particularly like a lot.
And
And
how dare you? Salma Hayek.
oh, if I'm getting recast, what am I, just become a lesbian? That means we get to pick a man to be my Selma.
I don't give a shit.
So she's gone.
No.
Then I'm a lesbian.
You recast whoever you want in your movie. I can't believe you stole my movie.
No, you didn't have it written down. I wrote mine down first.
I knew. I think you knew. Selma knew.
Go on.
I don't know. That's a good one. You know, another one that I haven't seen it in forever, but I have a soft spot for it. We should actually get it. I don't even remember who was in it. I think Colin Farrell might have been in it. It was called American Outlaws.
Okay.
It was based off Jesse James and the gang. So that'd be kind of cool. That one, that's up there. Or Tombstone.
Tombstone is a very good one. I was going to say Tombstone. I'm like, I want to be Doc Holliday.
No. There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Very good.
You guys wanted my Northern Illinois predictions. So I'm going to give it to you kind of just a rough roundabout. I'm not entirely sure who and what is going on with everyone there because people can still drop out and whatnot.
Or switch divisions.
Yeah. Did you have any guesses before I give mine?
I have one. It's in the middle of yours.
What is yours?
That Susan's going to win Lady Carry Optics.
Oh, okay. Susan Brown?
Yeah, Susan Brown.
Okay.
That's my prediction. She's going to win Lady Carry Optics.
All right. I did 3 divisions, open, CO, and LO. You know, the important ones. So open division, I have it being won by Vinny DeArmond, Monsoon Tactical, head motherfucker in charge. Second place, local shooter, awesome dude, Heath Creer. And third place, Albert Yao, fellow gunslinger.
We should start a pool.
Carry Optics, I have first place going to Justin Anderson from Atrium Performance, Wisconsin guy. Hell of a shooter. Second place, because I feel like he's tuned up and ready to go, my buddy Eric Camps.
Mm-hmm.
And third place, Donovan Moore of Point One Tactics. Now, in the mix here can change a lot because CO seems to like attract or people jump around. So, again, that's if all these people show up at all. Oh, and back to open, I probably would have put Manny for third if Manny was showing up.
Oh.
Punk. I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you. I know you got a whole busy schedule this year. I'm just going to miss you at this one. But I'll see you at Area 5. And Limited Optics. In third place, thought I was going to go first.
I did.
In third place, I have Mr. Mike Boughton. Hasn't been practicing all that much, I know, because neither have I, and we practice together.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been real busy, and kind of want him to. He always has enough juice in the tank to really do well. So I don't think he's gonna win, but I think he'll take at least third. So I have him at third.
Mm-hmm.
Second place, another Chicago gunslinger, Mr. Dave Delro. I think he's going to take second. He probably could have taken first, but unfortunately, I do think in first place, the man coming in with all the momentum from winning Northwoods, the silent assassin, fellow Chicago gunslinger, John Martello. Think he's going to back-to-back it with 2 level 2s. I'm not even sure if Northwoods is a level 2. It's big enough, it might as well be. It has a level 2 feel to it. So back-to-back level 2s, I think John's going to take it.
I think we should also put a disclaimer before they listen to the episode that if their name is mentioned, don't listen to the episode until after Northern Illinois because you're going to get psyched out and Tony's going to get in your head.
Impossible.
So those are really good predictions. I think they're very spot on. I would say give or take like 1 space at most for each of these guys.
I will tell you, a lot of them, obviously, these are actually, everyone on this list are people that I know pretty well. Some of the people that are showing up, like there's an LO and CO both, there are some high level M's and GMs showing up, but I don't know them. Like, I don't know how they shoot. I haven't seen their names. And because we do give the results on quite a few matches, I don't remember saying their name.
Mm-hmm.
I've said these names before.
Right.
So, all right, next question. What movie do you wish to have in your collection?
American Outlaw. Or isn't that what you just said?
Yeah, I don't think I have
So
it
you just kind
anymore.
of answered.
I might. I have to look through the DVD collection. It's old. I think I watched it in high school.
So we may already have it.
Possibly.
If we already had it, what movie would you like to add to the collection? Assuming that we already have that one.
So I'm going to be honest. It's got to be just because I'm a huge... It's not even out yet. So it's kind of like when it comes out, I have to get it. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat nerd. So I'm going to want Mortal Kombat 2 when it comes out.
Okay.
So
that one just got released in theaters last week, I think. Yeah. So we got to get to see that too.
Yes. I heard it's good.
So the movie that I have to have in my collection...
You're so old.
There's 2 movies, and I can't decide on which one. Okay. I'm constantly trying to find them on different streaming apps and everything. The first one is Little Black Book, which is a romantic comedy.
Everyone knows what Little Black Book is.
So it's one of those ones where, like, no matter what kind of mood I'm in, if I see it's available to watch, I will watch it. But I can never, ever find it. And the other one is, I want to say it's early to mid 90s, if I'm not mistaken. It's called A Fish Called Wanda. It has Jamie Lee Curtis in it. And she's like very young, probably before she had to dye her hair. And it's like a England-based heist comedy. Yeah, it is the funniest. And it's like, it's dry humor. Like, I absolutely love it.
So I have to ask you, do you remember us just recently watching it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Memory of a goldfish, you had to just verify. No, there are a lot of movies that I watch and I'm like, yeah, I don't remember like the storyline of that at all. But there are some movies like I haven't seen in so long, but I could tell you like scene for scene. That's one of them. And it's one of like my feel good movies. So it really meant a lot that you watched it with me. Because it was when we watched it, like in the fall or winter, maybe, it was probably the first time I've seen that movie in 20 years. And it was like I was just watching it for the second time this month. Just like picked it right back up again. Such a good movie.
Yeah. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for all the questions. You know what to do. If you have a question, comment, concern, or topic, pewtimepodcast@gmail.com or at Laugh and Load on all that social medias. Look out Monday for the questions post that will be going up to submit your CCCs, your carry compete crushes, or topics or stuff for the website, or for the website, for the podcast.
Somebody's got something on his brain.
Website's on the brain because most of you have seen the hints dropped and the new website will be coming soon. That's what I've been doing. Also why this podcast is late. I'm very sorry. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Okay, bye.